Hey guys, how's it going? I am WWE Hall of Famer Lita, welcoming you to General Admission Wrestling.
Hello everybody, welcome to night 3 of GAW Bash at the Beach. Now, rather conspicuously, you can tell that we are not currently in Daytona Beach, Florida. I got to break the fourth wall here. That's a limitation of the game. I apologize. Hopefully that gets fixed in 2K22, that we can do Royal Rumble matches in other arenas. But anyway, back to GAW. Tyler Bate is going to be our first entrant here. 20-man interval-based battle royal. The winner will get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and the record for the winner of this competition is perfect. This will be the 4th iteration. The 3 previous winners have all gone on to win their championship that they have challenged for. So one of these men could very well be the next Intercontinental Champion. Let's talk about how terrifying Drew McIntyre really is. This is a guy who we know has had so much success in his GAW career. He is a world title short of the GAW Triple Crown, an honor shared by only the greatest in the history of this company. So Drew McIntyre seeking rarefied air, but this now is an opportunity for him to truly make his mark, because as I say, there are very few men that have held multiple championships multiple times in GAW. Drew McIntyre is already a multi-time tag team champion. He's already a multi-time Intercontinental champion. He can win the Rumble on the Beach here. There is a lot on the line for Drew McIntyre as he really gets his career back on track after the dissolution of the Blade Runners. Let's see what this match has in store for the terrifying Scotsman. 18 more men have to enter the ring tonight. Who will they be? Drew McIntyre has the size advantage, and we know that McIntyre is going to be a tough out in this Rumble on the Beach. Interval based. There will be about a minute between entrances here, and now Tyler Bate working the legs immediately of the giant Scotsman, and that is the way that you need to do it. You gotta cut down the big man. You have to stop him from being able to use his power. Into the corner goes Bate, and now McIntyre, what a chop! It's like a shotgun blast, and now McIntyre will go for an elimination here. It'll be the first one. He's already got Tyler Bate up on the top rope. McIntyre looking to make quick work of Tyler Bate right now, and Tyler Bate gets in an educated right hand, stops that from happening, ducks the lariat. Bate comes back, and McIntyre low-bridged him. An elimination for Drew McIntyre. And Tyler Bate can't believe it. Here comes former Cruiserweight champion Buddy Murphy. He's got himself a real task here going up against McIntyre, and immediately Drew McIntyre trying to hoist him up over that top rope, and he's done it. Murphy's gone over the top, so he's got to be careful here, and he slides back in the ring. You go over the top rope, both feet have to hit the ground. That is how you get eliminated in this match. McIntyre's already done it to Bate. Murphy out of the way of that double sledge, and now ducks the lariat. Soul butt, McIntyre tries to come back. Murphy just too quick for him, and now McIntyre up against the ropes. Murphy, goes for the backbreaker instead. Obviously, cardiovascular endurance is so important in a match like this. You know, you talk about, oh my God, McIntyre with a Glasgow kiss planted right on the jaw. You talk about the length of a match like this, and it could take you out if you're not ready for it. So McIntyre coming in here at number 2, he's got to be careful. Murphy up against the top rope, and we're gonna get 5 seconds before our next entrant, and he may be coming in to a one-man show. McIntyre power bombs Murphy. McIntyre with the power bomb over the top rope. Look at the frightening power of Drew McIntyre, and here comes Zack Sabre Jr. of the Mob. McIntyre going to work on ZSJ already. Oh, he fires away with another right hand. Absolutely brutal, and now McIntyre. This is Drew McIntyre's match. This is as impressive a performance as we've seen from a number 1 or 2 entrant in the Rumble on the Beach all time. ZSJ comes back, and a lariat there. The first Rumble on the Beach was contested in 2018 at Bash at the Beach. That was won by Pac, and Pac went on to win the Cruiserweight Championship from Rey Mysterio at Storm Paris. A couple months later, McIntyre trying to notch his 3rd elimination here. McIntyre's got those powerful legs, but ZSJ, much like Buddy Murphy did, is able to stay in this match. Next, of course, was Bash at the Beach 2019, and that was where Bobby Lashley eventually won his Rumble on the Beach, and he decided to actually save. Here comes Matt Jackson as ZSJ trying to go to work against McIntyre. Basement dropkick. This is the first time we've seen any more than 2 entrants, any more than 2 competitors in the match at any one time, and Matt Jackson coming in hot with a famouser. So yes, you are allowed to save your Intercontinental title match for a long time, for really as long as you want, until the following Bash of the Beach, and that's exactly what Bobby Lashley did. Lashley won it at Bash at the Beach in 2019 and proceeded to not use that opportunity even when he did fight for the title at Sandstorm Dallas. Oh, look at this. Drew McIntyre, he's going for a 3rd elimination right now. Powerbomb CSJ is gone. McIntyre with his 3rd elimination of the match. What a performance from Drew McIntyre. Now turns his attention to Matt Jackson, member of the Young Bucks, and immediately backdrop suplex on the arm. So Lashley would go on to hold that spot, hold that right for the title match all the way until Tidal Wave 2020, where he eventually beat Adam Cole. That was a very weird set of circumstances. Lashley fought twice for the Intercontinental Championship. Whoa! Matt Jackson sends McIntyre right out. McIntyre, what a hot start he had, but there he goes. And that's what you get in a match like this. Here comes Adam Cole, former 2-time Intercontinental Champion, and he comes in hot. Matt Jackson was not prepared, and Adam Cole's gonna catch him with a back suplex. Drew McIntyre had been dominant in the early going. 3 eliminations. But unfortunately for him, this match, you got to keep your head on a swivel, and any little thing, any small mistake can knock you out for good, and that's what has happened tonight to Drew McIntyre. Now Matt Jackson looks to be the one to control the pace of the match as he puts Adam Cole into the corner. Matt Jackson firing away with those shots, and now Jackson, he's going for his 2nd elimination. The record belongs to Bobby Lashley when he did it in 2019. He won the Rumble on the Beach from number 13, and he won it with 7 eliminations. That is the record. Jackson comes in, spear to Adam Cole. This match has happened at such a high pace that we don't really... Oh, Adam Cole looking for a super kick. Matt Jackson averts it. Jackson from behind, Frankensteiner. This match has been so high-paced that we haven't seen more than 2 men in the ring for really any extended period of time. Jackson looking for another enziguri. Adam Cole out of the way. We're going to get another entrant here, and it's Hanson of War Machine. Ushigurushi from Adam Cole drops Matt Jackson, and Hanson, the 300-pound super athlete, is into the match. Matt Jackson could be in trouble. Super kick from Adam Cole, and Matt Jackson's done, and Hanson starts off hot. Adam Cole turns right around into a running crossbody from the 300-pounder. Adam Cole lariat, but Hanson is able to stay against the corner. Hanson comes in again, another running crossbody, and you can see Matt Jackson cannot believe that he is out of this match already. Falling headbutt from Hanson. And another one. These are connecting. Look at this. Hanson with a series of falling headbutts onto the head and shoulder of Adam Cole, and he is not letting up. Adam Cole finally out of the way after a long series of those headbutts, and Hanson once again finds himself in the corner. Adam Cole looking to notch himself another elimination. McIntyre had 3, Jackson 1, and now Cole with 1. Hanson leg lariat takes down Adam Cole. War Machine, former tag team champions in GAW. Hanson has yet to achieve that level of success as a singles competitor, but of course he is a tag team specialist. It's weird to see him in a singles situation like this, but he does have a certain advantage. Oh, Matt Hardy at number 8. This is the exact spot he won. Oh, there goes. No, Hanson stays on. Adam Cole with the super kick, and Hanson by his fingernails stays in this match. Matt Hardy from number 8, the position that he won this from last year when he won the Rumble on the Beach and eventually went on to win the Intercontinental Championship. Matt Hardy won his title from Kofi Kingston after winning the Rumble on the Beach rather, at Bash 2020. Went on to defeat Kofi Kingston and held the belt for 140 days. So can he regain some of that momentum? Can he recreate that magic? He needed Alpha's help to do it. Last time, no help needed here. There goes Adam Cole. Matt Hardy with an elimination, and now turns his attention to Hanson. Adam Cole thought he had a second elimination moments ago, dealing with Hanson of War Machine. Instead, he's the one who finds himself on the ground. Now it'll be Hanson and Hardy battling here. Still with 12 men to go as Matt Hardy to his feet. Hanson hoists him up into that fireman's carry position, and Hanson with a Samoan death driver. Number 9, and it's Sin Cara. A man perpetually looking to get himself onto the level that he needs to be to have success, and now it's Matt Hardy fighting his way out of a precarious position here. Sin Cara enters the match with 2. Check that, only 1. Hanson eliminates Matt Hardy. And now Sin Cara going to work with a snapmare basement dropkick. Hanson nearly eliminated by Adam Cole with the super kick, and Hanson stays on by fingertips, hangs on to that top rope, and now finds himself in a pretty desirable position here, working against a much smaller man in a one-on-one situation. But Sin Cara looks at this and says Hanson's tired. He's been in this match a few rounds. Here comes Sin Cara, and he was right. Hansen out, and once again, our ring is clear. One of the highest paced Rumble on the Beaches that I've seen, probably the highest. And in at number 10 comes Tama Tonga of God. He was in last year's Rumble on the Beach as well. And Sin Cara, he came into a tired Hansen, so he's pretty fresh. He's got to think this is a pretty good scenario here. Drew McIntyre started off the night with 3 eliminations. No one else has gotten more than 1. Sin Cara with a hammerlock DDT. Wow. Sin Cara immediately drops Tama Tonga. Hammerlock DDT, and now Sin Cara taking him to the ropes, and Tama Tonga just able to do what he needs to do to stay in this match. He's probably not seeing straight after the DDT, but he'll do what he can. Into the corner goes Sin Cara, and now Tama Tonga looking to hoist him up with ease. He does. Drapes him across the top rope as Sin Cara tries to hang on here. Tama Tonga using the strength, but Sin Cara, that's a nice right hand right to the temple, and he stays in the match. Obviously, size is so important in a match like this, but quickness can play a huge factor, keeping yourself out of dangerous positions such as this one, and Sin Cara is able to keep himself out of it. Sin Cara, overhand right, and a kick, another overhand right, this one caught by Tama Tonga, and in at number 11, here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This would be the exact scenario that Cody needs to really get himself figured out. Sin Cara immediately catches Rhodes when he least expected it. Northern Light suplex as Tama Tonga rolling underneath the bottom rope, where ostensibly he is safe for the moment. Sin Cara out of the corner, looking for the cartwheel Pele kick, and Cody Rhodes had it well scouted. Now Rhodes with a straight jacket DDT. Cody Rhodes has been on the brink so many times, and he's had so many memorable performances, most notably in the GAW Christmas party at Winterfest in season 1, where he nearly went the distance and sustained a Trouble in Paradise from Kofi Kingston and then a Rainmaker from Kazuchika Okada. Kicked out of those 2 moves and famously took Kazuchika Okada to the brink, and now Cody Rhodes with a clothesline. Sin Cara hangs on. The fans loving it. It looked like Rhodes had notched his first elimination there. Sin Cara still in this match. Possibly not for long, though. Tama Tonga, knife edge chop right to the chest. And now Sin Cara in the corner. He's in trouble, and he's gone. Tama Tonga with the clothesline eliminates Sin Cara, and once again, after Drew McIntyre was eliminated from this match, we don't really have anyone who is capable of, Cody Rhodes springboard moonsault, bit of an overshoot there, but here comes Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga will get some support from his tag team partner. Tonga Loa looking to eliminate Cody Rhodes, and Rhodes does the right thing. So we got both members of God in the match right now working against Cody Rhodes, but it is, of course, every man for himself in a match like this. We know that. But Tama Tonga just enjoying his time against Rhodes, knowing that Tonga Loa is there. And Tama Tonga now, clothesline, there goes Rhodes. Brother on brother here in the Rumble on the Beach. And we know how competitive these guys are. There will be no love lost in this particular showdown. We know that these guys are ultra competitive, and we know that they are hungry for success in GAW. And in my opinion, this is the right thing to do. We've seen it before where you have tag teams that decide to team up and stay together and wait for competitors if they're the only 2 left. That's not what God is doing, and I think that's the smart thing to do. Tonga Loa comes in, eliminates Tama Tonga. In the brother versus brother showdown, Tonga Loa won, And here comes in at number 13, Nick Jackson. He's missed his brother, Matt Jackson, eliminated earlier. But this has been just an insane Rumble on the beach now. Drew McIntyre comes in and is absolutely dominant. 3 eliminations. He was alone in the ring twice to start things off, but Matt Jackson shocks us all, eliminates him, and since then, no one's notched more than 1 elimination. Tonga Loa looking to break that streak, and that grounded DDT, that might do it. Tonga Loa eliminated his brother Tama Tonga right after Tama eliminated Sin Cara. And now Nick Jackson. Oh, beautiful transition into the fireman's carry and drops Tonga Loa, but Tonga able to save himself from going over. Nick Jackson looking for the drop kick. Tonga Loa out of the way. And now Nick Jackson could find himself in trouble here. Perched against the top rope. Tonga Loa looking for his second elimination here. Nick Jackson just trying to hang on. He could be in trouble. There he goes over the top, hanging on to that bottom rope. Remember, it's both feet need to touch the floor. Nick Jackson safe for now, but how much longer? A little bit. Nick Jackson back in the boundaries of the ring, but he comes around and eats a right hand from the GOD member, and once again, Nick Jackson finds himself in trouble. Tonga Loa just trying to force him over the top rope. And at number 14, in comes Pentagon. Penta, a member of the Lucha Brothers, and in here we have members of 3 of the great tag teams in the last 20 years. The Guerrillas of Destiny, the Young Bucks, and the Lucha Brothers. All of them former GAW tag team champions, and Pentagon eliminates Tonga Loa. Just like that. Pentagon has notched his first, and Nick Jackson will get very little rest here, and he answers with a right as Penta was trying to control that arm, and now Penta still staying on top. Penta with a butterfly face breaker. We know how great Penta's been during his career, all the accomplishments that he's managed to rack up, both singles and in tag, and now Penta looking for a super kick. Nick Jackson out of the way. Strike caught. Penta fires back. Roundhouse. Nick stays on his feet. Penta laying it in with the kicks, but that boot caught by Nick. What a matchup this is. Nick Jackson with the right stuns Penta. Penta up against the ropes and fights back. Nick Jackson with that rolling soul butt gets him up in that dangerous position once again. Nick Jackson with a clothesline, and there goes Penta. And it continues our streak of 1 elimination per man. In at number 15, here comes the Bastard. Pac, a former cruiserweight and world champion in GAW, and as I said, former winner of the Rumble on the Beach. He was the winner of the first one. So he is back after a 2-year absence, and Nick Jackson going to work here. Can someone finally push past a super kick from Nick Jackson? Pac out of the way. Can someone push past the single elimination barrier? Drew McIntyre had 3. No one else has had more than 1. Can someone do it? It might be Nick Jackson. He eliminated Pentagon moments ago. And now into the corner goes Pac. Nick left, kick, another left, and now Pac rather, in the corner, and Nick Jackson going to take right to the throat with the knee. Nick Jackson in full control. But remember, it's all about you got to get him over the top rope. That's what Nick needs to be focused on. And for Pac, this is not an ideal match for him. He was able to win in his first attempt, the very first one. But remember, Pac's most dangerous moves are the Brutalizer and the Black Arrow, and the clothesline will do the job. I guess Pac must have heard me. There goes Nick Jackson, and once again, we have an empty ring. Nick Jackson's out, single elimination again, and here comes Kofi Kingston. Former Intercontinental Champion Kofi Kingston. And he is in a situation against Pac, who just got beat up by Nick Jackson. Into the corner, and Kingston immediately trying to notch himself a quick elimination. He's got Pac up on that top rope quickly. Kofi Kingston trying to make it a short night for the Bastard as Pac just hangs on. Pac hanging on desperately here as Kofi Kingston just trying to push him over that post. Pac, right hand shot stays in, but Kingston answers, jumping clothesline. Kingston a fan favorite, as we know. Rolling soul butt from the former champ, snapmare takedown, and a kick right to the back. And Pac once again being brutalized here, no pun intended. Kofi Kingston, answered rolling soul butt from Pac, knife edge chop, caught by Kingston. Elbow upstairs, shot, and Pac now is back. Kingston into the corner, and Pac clothesline over, and Pac has a second elimination. Pac with his second elimination of the night. And finally someone to break Drew McIntyre's hold on multiple eliminations. Here comes Matt Riddle. And Pac immediately, Irish whip off the rope, and Pac with a thrust kick right to the mouth of Matt Riddle. And now Pac up top. Pac with an inverted 450, but Matt Riddle got his knees up just in time. And oh no, Matt Riddle over the top. Pac low bridges Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle thought he had the advantage. There he goes, and Pac's picked up elimination number 3. And in comes the Switchblade. Jay White still wearing the jacket. Apparently, he thinks it's going to be an easy day against the Bastard, who's been in this match a little while now. But Pac, he's trying to show Jay White nothing's easy when it comes to the Bastard, but Jay White is not going to let Pac get him up. White into the shoulder carry, and Pac turns it around. Elevated DDT, and Jay White already finds himself in some real trouble. Into the corner he goes. Pac lays in, kick right to the abdomen, and again, right to that rib cage. Smart kicks from Pac. We know how great he is. And now Pac once again working on Jay White, trying to get him over that top rope, and White very smartly hooking his arm around that top, not allowing Pac to get any leverage on him. Snap suplex from White. We are in the home stretch of this Rumble on the Beach. No one has won from a position any later than 17. Pac won from 17. And then Bobby Lashley, as I said, won from 13. Black Arrow from Pac. Jay White got his knees up, but that's what hurt Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle thought he had the advantage by getting the knees up as Pac came from the top rope. He found himself on the ground moments later. Will Jay White make the same mistake as we welcome in number 19, and it's Rey Fenix, one of the best high flyers in the world and a former GAW Tag Team Champion. How will he and Pac work together? Similar styles between the two of them. And it looks like Rey Fenix is going to go after Jay White. Pac celebrating his tremendous Rumble on the Beach so far, and now Pac will turn his attention to Fenix. White just trying to stay out of harm's way. Underneath that bottom row, Pac already has 3 eliminations, and he's looking for a 4th. Pac once again just trying to dump Fenix over the top, and Rey Fenix, much like Jay White, not gonna let it happen. Rey Fenix tries to shoot in for the double leg. Pac out of the way, now into the corner goes Fenix once again. Pac, those shots to the lower back, that'll really hurt you. Rey Fenix just staggering out of the corner. Pac is in full control, but Jay White back to his feet, and now into the corner goes White. White trying to eliminate Rey Fenix, and Pac wants nothing to do with this. No truce, however temporary, between Pac and Jay White, and Rey Fenix once again is able to avoid the elimination. Knife edge chop from Fenix. Again, Pac still on 3 eliminations here, tied with Drew McIntyre for the most in this match. Jay White just trying to cause chaos as White turns his attention to Pac. Pac and White battling here, and we are going to get number 20 in the Rumble on the Beach, our final entrant, and it is Bandido. Bandido, number 20 here. Bandido has been so good recently, and Bandido making his way down to the ring. Wow. Bandido gonna turn his attention to Pac. Meanwhile, Rey Fenix going to work against the Switchblade. Bandido targeting the arms of Pac. Probably smart. It'll prevent Pac from really lifting you up onto that level to get you up over the top rope. Pac already 3 eliminations, has equaled Drew McIntyre's 3 from early in this match. Before Pac came in, no one had more than 1 elimination after Drew McIntyre. Pac changed that, and now one of these men hopes to do the same, because it would mean that they would potentially win the Rumble on the Beach. And it puts you in some great company as well. As I said, all 3 previous winners have gone on to win championships. So for one of these men, it could be a big moment. Now powerbomb here from Bandido, countered, sunset flip by Pac. Obviously pinfall's not legal here, so Pac releases that one, and now Pac turns his attention to Jay White. Rey Fenix has spotted Bandido getting away from the action, and he's not going to let it happen. Now, Rey Fenix, Bandido, and Jay White have never held singles gold in GAW. Of course, Rey Fenix, a former tag team champion, and Pac, he is a former cruiserweight and world champion. So a win here would give him an Intercontinental Championship match and the chance to win the GAW Triple Crown. That would put him in rarefied air. Very few men have ever done it. And those men are the greatest in the history of this company. Rey Mysterio, Kenny Omega, AJ Styles. And now, Canadian Destroyer from Bandido. Rey Fenix not gonna let Jay White get away, and Bandido still working on the bastard Pac here. Knife edge chop from Pac. Pac trying to come back. And a brain buster from Pac. But Rey Fenix has Jay White in some trouble here, perched against the top rope, and there goes Jay White. Rey Fenix notches his first elimination. Roundhouse kick connects with Pac on the follow through. But Rey Fenix now, boot to the gut, and Pac just celebrating to the crowd, and he's earned a little bit of time. 3 eliminations, tied for most of this match, but a crucifix driver from Bandido caught Pac sleeping. You cannot do it when Bandido's in the ring. Poison Rana. Pac paid dearly for taking his eyes off a man as dangerous as Bandido. And now, Bandido over the body of Rey Fenix eliminates Pac. Most eliminations in this match, tied for the most with 3, and down he goes. And now Bandido and Fenix, one of them will need to end this match with 2. And Rey Fenix over the top, it could be Bandido. No, Rey Fenix staves off elimination. Beautiful strength and flexibility there from the member of, oh my. Half of the former tag team champions, Rey Fenix, one of the most innovative competitors you will ever find. Into the corner goes Bandido. Rey Fenix tries for the knife edge chop. Bandido blocks it, and now over the top goes Rey Fenix, just trying to hang on, and he can't. Bandido wins the Rumble on the Beach. Bobby Lashley, you are looking at your next challenger. Whenever Bandido may want to have that match, but something tells me that it'll be soon. You want to strike while the iron's hot, and Bandido is hot. He joins an elite list of men who have won the Rumble on the Beach. All of them have gone on to become champions, and Bandido becomes the first man in history to win the Goldberg Beat the Clock Challenge and the Rumble on the Beach. Bandido will challenge Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental Championship at some point. Congratulations to Bandido. Coming up next, Ronda Rousey takes on Dakota Kai with the Women's World Championship on the line. But first, Jackel, after his win with La Tortuga Roja, is backstage.
I came out there against Roja on Wednesday, and I show exactly why I needed to get away from him. I knew that old man would wear himself out as the match went on. This steel cage is about endurance more than brutality. At least it is these days. But Roja wouldn't know that. See, I said he has a mind stuck in the 1990s, and that's what we saw today. Now, I want all you to understand this. I am not out for wins to chase some championship. I know I don't have to wait long for that. What I want to do first is end La Tortuga Roja. I want to end his career. I want to erase his legacy. I want to remove him from the history of professional wrestling. Getting a simple pin is not enough for me. I will end La Tortuga Roja.
As the smoke fills up the entranceway, you know that Ronda Rousey is here. The most dangerous woman on the planet, the baddest woman on the planet. Ronda Rousey just taking it all in at Bash at the Beach. The last time she was in an event like this for GAW, she was booed mercilessly when she was the U.S. champion, going up against Casey Catanzaro in the very first MMA rules match. What a difference a few months make, and what a difference the opponent makes. No one here is happy to see Dakota Kai with the title. Everyone here wants to see Ronda Rousey take it off of her. Listen to the way those reactions change as Kai comes out here. Tegan Knox will join her. Knox just lost her U.S. championship on Wednesday to Bianca Belair. If you haven't seen that match, go back and watch it. Bianca Belair spared us all from enduring more Team Kick control of the women's titles. But Tegan Knox coming out here to support Dakota Kai, or more likely to get involved on Dakota Kai's behalf, because I think we know that Ronda Rousey, you know, she presents a real threat, and both Knox and Kai, they know this, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Knox get herself involved in a match like this. Dakota Kai beat the legendary, the beloved Asuka for the Women's World title at Nitro 10. And the fans have never forgiven her for that, and she has turned it into that abomination with the Australian flag painted all over it. That is a Dakota Kai creation. We now have an opportunity to see Ronda Rousey remove that belt from her waist and hopefully put it onto more deserving shoulders. Ronda Rousey defended the U.S. Championship 6 times in about 100 days when she was champion. She took being champion very seriously, even if you didn't like her attitude or the way she did it. But Dakota Kai, she does not share that same reverence of the titles that Ronda Rousey did. I think all the fans here would love to see Kai. Look at this, Kai just parading around the ring with this championship. It's almost gross to see it, knowing the circumstances under which she won it over Asuka. It was with blatant cheating and Tegan Knox rendering Asuka almost unable to compete right before their match. I think the fans would love nothing more than to see Dakota Kai lose the Women's World Championship here tonight. Our final match of the first week of Bash at the Beach is going to be a great one. Let's get into it right now. God only knows what Tegan Knox might do throughout the course of this match as she stands in that corner Dakota Kai is dangerous enough. Without Tegan Nox helping her, you can hear the fans going crazy for Ronda Rousey. And again, that was not the case 6 months ago. But of course, at that time, Rousey is the US champion. She was being compared to Asuka. Oh, Rousey fires away on Kai with that right hand. And that was the right thing to do, but Dakota Kai comes right back, snap suplex. Well, now that you're being compared to Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox, just about anyone looks good as champion. And so even if you didn't like the way Rousey carried herself and the way she talked about the other women in GAW, Dakota Kai crucifix and a kick out. You had to at least respect that Ronda Rousey was willing to put her title on the line so often against so many different competitors, against 6 successful defenses in 100 days as champ. That is a clip that has not been equaled by many. And Rousey looking good early on against Dakota Kai. Dropped down, and Rousey, beautiful judo toss. Tegan Nox looking slightly concerned at the bottom of your screen, knowing that Ronda Rousey, we know what she's capable of, we know what she's done, and there's a lot on the line for Rousey, looking to become the first woman to hold the US and World Championships. It could have been Lita, and Lita could have been the first. She could have been the first champion in both titles' histories, but Ronda Rousey stopped that from happening. Dakota Kai comes in and a drop kick. Kai dragging Rousey into a better position here as Kai just trying to work on the arm a little bit and potentially stop Rousey from locking in the dreaded armbar. One of the most dangerous submissions there's ever been in GAW. Kai now Irish whip off the ropes, comes Rousey. Kai drops down, and Kai catches Rousey as she goes by and a roundhouse kick. You have to at least acknowledge that Dakota Kai, she knows what she's doing in the ring. She is a tremendous wrestler, and you may not believe that she has needed the help that she's gotten, but you cannot say that she doesn't deserve to be where she is. Rousey avoids the boot from Dakota Kai, and now Ronda Rousey coming back and looking to be in excellent position. Ronda Rousey armbar in. Armbar in from Rousey. Dakota Kai tapped to this unofficially on the last episode of Friday Night Storm, but this one she's able to get out of. You know that Kai has done her homework on the armbar, but with Rousey, we know that it's not just the armbar, it's how often she can apply it. Power bomb from Kai. Transition, high stack cover, and Rousey kicks out. Tegan Nox still hasn't gotten involved yet, but Dakota Kai from the top. Ronda Rousey rises to her feet, and Kai comes down. Hurricane Rana from Kai. Tegan Nox a little low energy, and I think that's to be expected given the fact that Nox just lost her US Championship on Wednesday. So this has been a tough event for Tegan Nox. I can't blame her. The question is she going to get herself involved when Dakota Kai needs her? Irish whip into the corner goes Rousey. And again, that threat of Nox is always there, but Dakota Kai comes rolling through. Big boot right to the jaw of Rousey, but Rousey right back to her feet looking for the Frankensteiner, and Kai catches her into an electric chair drop. Rousey rolls out of the ring, and Tegan Nox just staring her down, but Rousey, she wants nothing to do with that. Right back in the ring she goes, and she got met. Dakota Kai, chiropractor. Ronda Rousey needed to get away from Tegan Nox, and Dakota Kai caught her in the act. Rousey understood how crucial it was to get away from Tegan Nox. And because of that, Dakota Kai caught her in the right position. And that is exactly what Tegan Nox is there to do. And again, Dakota Kai, you don't have to like her, and many don't. But this was a championship level performance, getting out of the armbar and outthinking Ronda Rousey. It may not have been fair. Rousey was forced to make a snap decision by Tegan Nox, but Dakota Kai, I mean, it's in the rules. Following the letter of the law, Dakota Kai is still your Women's World Championship. Join us on Monday for the Irish Street Fight. CM Punk taking on Conor McGregor, as well as Kurt Andrews battling Oliver Parker for the Academy Championship. Check out our website over at generaladmissionwrestling.com. Thank you all so much. We appreciate.
Hey, hang on there, partner. We're not done with this show yet. You see, a lot of people might come out here and shout at the moon about why they're not on this show, and those people are fucking idiots. I don't make a move if I don't know the consequences, and I knew the consequences of waiting. I'm not waiting anymore. I've got plans, an idea of what I need to be and how I need to do it. I've been everywhere. I've had success everywhere, held more gold and earned more accolades than anyone else can see in their mind's eye, but now, GAW changes things. Nothing else I've done in my career means anything if I can't win here. All I can say for now is my actions last Monday were intentional. I've come here to make a statement, and I did that in that 6-man tag. So go back and watch, find out, and you better keep your eye out, partner.